Okay, the timer is up. In Google Classroom, you guys have an assignment for AP Classroom, so you are going in and you are marking it as done after you submit pictures of your workspace homework spiral work that you did for this. Not every single question might necessarily have work, but you're going ahead and submitting that in your Google Classroom as we're talking about this, as you are submitting and marking as done. I was just reminding of how AP Classroom is going to be like this, not always in class, but it is going to be a timed fashion, so you might want to set up a little timer like I did here. And then you might want to, then you need to attach pictures. Let me go ahead and edit this real fast, that way we have it. Take it, and then, I guess that didn't necessarily turn into a link, did it? Oh, bummer. Does it show up as a link when you guys click on it, or no? I guess I can add a link that way too. And then attach. Oh, it does? So it's okay? Alright, let's get rid of that then. Attach pictures of the workspace.
But see, it was decreasing. This little increasing.
But isn't B like
B's more negative than C going up? Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about the test first. So whether you're in your workspace, whether you're in your notes, whether you're in your test review, the test is tomorrow is going to be about 20 multiple choice questions. That's about right. As you guys can tell, like the beginning of the year thus far. A lot of the topics that we've been covering would be in multiple choice, maybe a little bit in FRQs, but mostly in multiple choice. Hence I'm making it hard, including what we did today. Here's stuff that I see in your multiple choice. First of all, let me look through really fast. I don't see there are radicals, there are E's, there are LNs. I do not see a need for a calculator. I'm looking, no decimals. Nope, that's a fraction. I do not see a need for a calculator. And not even with like big numbers, like the quiz had that one with some big numbers. I don't even see that. Okay, things that I see. There's going to be some motion. Dealing with, I'm just peeking through really fast. There's like a velocity. There's position, acceleration. That's about it. So not tons of motion, just a little bit. You have some chain rule, for sure. You have some chain rule. Chain rule with trig. Don't get tricked by the trig notation. First, second derivatives with things like radicals or implicit differentiation, how to find d squared y over dx squared. Equation of tangent line. Or finding the derivative with a table. You have to do the rule first and then plug in. Never look at the table first. Look at the function first, derive it, then plug in. We have multiple implicit differentiations. Beware the product rule. Beware an x times y. We already said a second derivative of implicit. We already said that. There's going to be some trig inverse. Only two, but it's up to you if you gamble and only memorize 2 rules. You might want to know all 6. But just a hint. On the trig inverse, remember how everything with trig inverse, not everything, but there's like stuff going on in denominators, 1 plus u squared, square root of 1 minus u squared. If u is a fraction, don't you have to simplify that complex fraction to make it work? To make it match? So there's going to be a trig inverse with a fraction. There's going to be one derivative of an inverse that isn't trig. One derivative of an inverse that isn't trig. There's going to be a few with trig and lns and logs and anyway, exponential, logarithmic, either with e's or without e's. And then 1 f to the g or u to the v, like x to the x that needs ln. And 1 f to the g or u to the v like x to the x that needs ln. And that would be similar to what we did at the very end of section 4.4 where you had to have an ln in order to solve, yeah? Real quick, just because of something I just saw on the test, and I just want to make sure that we're good, and I know that we never did it. Guys, how would you derive all of these guys up here? Oh, undo. Let me group it, and let me make it bigger. Oh, I just did them all. That's no fun. Oh, well. How would you do the first one? E to the E. I never showed you all the answers. What's E to the E? What? Yeah, because it's just a constant. Okay. How about E to the X? E to the X, because that's easy. How about X to the E? It's like that weird pi one the other day. E times X to the E minus 1, because E is a number. And how would you do X to the X? Yeah, exactly. There is no easy answer, right? You have to take ln of both sides, bring down the x, and then product. Like the one we just saw that we did in notes, what was it, 2 days ago now? Yeah? Okay. And I just gave a hint. There is an f to the g, there is a u to the d, there is one like the x to the x. Okay, so with that, we have some stuff to talk about. And we could talk about the test review. I mean, that'd be well and good and everything, but didn't you guys just take a quiz and some of you missed stuff? So let's go ahead and go see what we missed. So as we're looking at the, I need results. Here we go. Let's see how we did. Well, we have a few people that haven't taken it yet, but that's okay. We know 3 people are not in this classroom right now. Questions? Okay. 11 people right, 17 people right, 14, 13, 2 people right. What happened? Keep going. Oh no, go find. 5 people right? 9 people right. So this 5 one wasn't so great.
There's 3.
There was a 3?
At the bottom.
There's 9. These 3 haven't taken it yet. The green one is who got it right. I think the other one would have been this. We have a few different 8s. Let's start here though. This is the one that only 2 people got it right. Aw, struggle. There were words. And there's a table. There's a table on the test tomorrow, right? Okay, stinks. So let's talk about what's going on. So we have f of 1 equals 4, f prime of 1 equals negative 2, g of 3 equals 7, and g prime of 3 equals 1. P.S. Let's first figure out who are the 2. Lainey and Victor. Look at you guys.
I guessed.
Okay, well. The point 1-3 lies in the curve, such that, okay, we have an equation, that's nasty, where f is a differentiable and g is a differentiable, selected values, blah, blah, blah. What are we supposed to be finding? The derivative, dy dx, yeah? Okay, so what do? We can do 24, no, 24 shouldn't even be there, why? We're trying to find a constant, right? Okay, we'll see. So that's going to be a 0 plus 1 plus dy dx. But what do I do on the other side? Product rule, because don't I have an f and a g? Yeah. So aren't I going to do second, d first? Oh, it was nasty. Plus first, d second. But hold on, doesn't this guy have a y? That was so nice. So now what? Where am I supposed to be finding it? At 1, 3. Isn't 1 an x and isn't 3 a y? Yes. So aren't I going to have g of, well, y is 3. Okay, g of 3 times f prime of x is 1 plus f of x is 1 times g prime of y is 3.
Yeah, I didn't use the
Equals 1 plus dy dx. You guys remember how if it's just plugging in numbers, you can save this till the end? So then g of 3 is equal to 7 times f prime of 1 is equal to negative 2. F of 1 is equal to 4 times g prime of 3 is equal to 1. I have my dy dx and I have my 1 dy dx. So therefore, how many dy dx's do I have? 4, and then I can subtract 1, so I have 3 dy dx. And then I have 1, and I'm going to add 14, which is going to be 15. Is dy dx equal to 5? Why, yes, indeed it is. Okay, is that probably nastier than any of the test problems tomorrow? Right, sure. But don't you need a product rule? Yeah. Okay. That was fun. Boop, boop. Lady, did you solve it or did you guess? Oh, I solved it. Okay. How about this one? My 5 that got it right, you good? Deserve your. Good job. Okay. Which of the following methods can be used to find a derivative of? Hey, cosine inverse of. Hey, didn't I say tomorrow there's going to be an inverse trig of a fraction? Just to be aware, this one's a little bit nicer than that, ish. They have different, which of the following methods can be used? Quotient rule to differentiate. Wait, is arc cosine the same thing as secant 1 over cosine? No, forget that. It's not a reciprocal, it's an inverse.
Oh, wait, no.
Use the chain rule to differentiate cosine of arc cosine of square root of 1, let's come back to that. Use implicit differentiation to differentiate. I don't know what's going on there. That cancels out and then. Oh, hey, look. Isn't that an inverse? How could you get that? Well, let's check it. Couldn't we take cosine of both sides, kind of like we did with the triangle thing, and couldn't we get square root of x as cosine of y? This is just another representation of that. That would totally be fine. Now let's go back to number 2 and say, okay, use the chain rule to differentiate cosine of arc cosine of x. Okay, well, hold on. If we're rewriting stuff, what happens if we rewrite this? Isn't this? Oh. Isn't this y? Aren't these the exact same thing? Oh, that was mean. This is cosine of y equals square root of x. They are the exact same thing. You just had to do a quick substitution to see it. The other way of doing it is that you could have done literally cosine inverse of both sides. Oh, come on, don't do that anymore. Go back. Oh, there we go. And it would have been arc cosine of square root of x is equal to cosine of inverse of x. And if you're taking cosine inverse of x, you are differentiating the correct thing. So it was a little bit weird how they wrote that. But anyway, thanks for playing with the multiple choice. What do you have online that you guys are supposed to be working through, but technically I didn't make it due until tomorrow? The test review. Now I did add something onto the test review. And the thing I added on to the test review, or there are a couple different mission projects that are in the works. The coffee one is coming to an end tomorrow, but will be Monday. Mabe is kind of coming to the end with the jeans day. You can buy broche bread from Mabe in my room tomorrow. You can wear your jeans and just submit it. That's for Mabe. But for coffee, I have said some of you are missing little points on half credits or on minus 0.25s or minus 5.5s or whatever on your homework. You've missed some points. You can get a 6 out of 3 on this by attaching at any point until Monday a pictorial evidence of you submitting to the coffee campaign. What if you already gave coffee because you're amazing like that? Write coffee on a piece of paper, go to your period 1 teacher and have them be like oh yeah, they gave, and it's really cool. You can also give sugar or powdered creamer or stir sticks. Support our coffee campaign for Heart of the Valley. Sound good? Hope of the Valley. And get a few bonus points in the work. All right, cool kids. I'll see you later. Alligators after wild crocodiles.